Okay, we're gonna see how this works. I got a microphone because I noticed my sound was pretty off on the last one, but this is what we got. I've had this chair for a while, like a couple years, and I love the shape of it. I need to clean it. I love the shape of it and everything, but it's very, I don't know, very wobbly. You could tell there used to be a strip here, but they took that off, and I'm going to try to put it back on, I think. I have never done a project this big, so it's going to be a matter of figuring it out, seeing if I can learn how to do this. So pretty. I love the details in it, but we're going to see what we can do with it. Going to match it to the headboard upstairs. I think I'm probably going to leave the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. There's tacks. Wish I had a crowbar. I might. Hold on. Let's see. Crowbar. I know there are tools made for this, but I cannot spend any money right now. So, and I don't want to spend money on this until I know I'm actually even going to be decent at it. And I have new tacks coming. Ow! What not to do, stick your hand in the way. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take so long. Hope I find all those. If not, my husband's tires will. Hope he doesn't watch that part. This is what I thought would be the easy part. I'm a little nervous. I know one more flew that. There it is. Right by my tire. That wouldn't have been good. Well, this is gonna be an easy project. Can't even get this stuff off. Just takes practice. One day I'll be like, the first time I did this was so hard, but look at me now. But I guess I did not order this metal thing. I ordered the cardboard one that goes up top, but I didn't think about this one, so I'll have to go buy some of that. Yeah, see, this is the stuff that they use to push in those edges. I think it's called a backer, I think. But they just stick it in there and you twist it and then hammer it in so you have a good clean edge. But they did it on this super thin fabric and didn't hold up well. see if I have more control with this shorter one. This is just... the fabric is falling apart. Let's see. It's just ripping the fabric. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for Michael to get here to see if he has any other tools that can I don't want to wait for him. I need some needle nose or something. I don't know where that would be. See, it's just going through the fabric and not going through the... God, that's frustrating. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to wait for him. So, pause on this. Okay, there has been a slight change of plans. Not a huge change of plans, but a slight one. We are going to leave this on because I'm going to use it as basically like a liner. Because this is falling apart anytime that we try to pull it. It's the very thin fabric that they never should have used. But we're gonna leave that. And this is stuffed. I don't know if you can see that right there, but it is stuffed with hay. I don't know, but so it's helping make it soft. The deck is fine. Everything feels good, looks good. So I'm just going to go on top of this. We took off as many as we could on the back, and just to make it easier. But I am going to start cutting out pieces. I'm going to start with the bottom and cut out pieces for it. Lay it out, make sure I have what I need. So here we go. I want to make sure that I am going up the center. Let's see. The center back and the center bottom needs to be the same. So now we're going to take this, I'm going to cut it probably up here so I have enough to pull back. I might cut it up here just to make sure, but I'm going to cut that. Luckily this one has lines, so I can just use those lines. I couldn't find my favorite scissors for this. So I am stuck using this. Excuse me. Now, how does that look? Oh, I think it's going to look great. So, let's see. Remember, this is my first time too. So, I need to do relief cuts. Relief cuts. This makes me so nervous. This is so it can get around. I did it. I did it. Okay, I think it's time to get the nail gun out. I'm so nervous. Okay. See, I mean, it's literally ripping off. Can't even hold it back. Same day, just a couple hours later, it is finally above freezing, so I figured I can come out and do this again. I was getting way too cold. But I've cut out the right length for the backing, or the top, front, inside back. And I'm going to get that on there, do these relief cuts that I'm learning. And then after that, all I'll have left to do is the actual back panel. And that I'm gonna have to get some of that cardboard stuff for that, but here we go. This is gonna be fun, guys. This is what we're doing. think I just did something wrong. Okay. That kind of went down. Yeah, I did something wrong. How do I fix that? Okay. Let's pull that up. There. Okay. Not too hard to fix. Of course, it's out again. No, it might seem weird to do this first, but I just feel like I need to do this first. Because this, I can pull up. This, I cut it wrong. That's it. Don't know where the audio went to this part. It just did not transfer over, but here I am showing you how straight my lines were. I think I did a pretty good job for my first time ever trying to match up a pattern like this, and very impressed. I did mess up on that one side there, but I was able to correct it as I went, which was a trial and error, and it was a trial and I did error, but I came out the other side. And on this part, I'm just showing on the back how it looks and that we are waiting for the cardboard strip to come and how I'm going to do the sides and bottom, which I ended up doing off camera because it was a mess. Honestly, this was a mess. I apologize that I didn't show y'all. What I'm doing now is building a footstool for the chair upstairs. I think it needs it. I think it'll look good. And I want to try it because eventually I want to build a ottoman coffee table, but this will be a good practice on how to do it. So, taking this foam that was a fail for the back of that chair. I had made a pillow to fit this, but this just didn't feel right. Didn't feel good, so it was way too stiff. It needs to be a bottom. So I'm putting this as the bottom, so that's how big the footstool is going to be. How large diameter, dimension. And it's going to be, of course, I'm going to build a frame for it. I'm going to build the frame. Everything I have is scraps. So I'm going to build a frame with this. This is how wide it'll be underneath. So set on it, like that. So I want to build a box with these spare wood pieces I have here. And then inside that box, I'm going to use this spare wood and make brackets on the side to keep it sturdy. And something that, I'll probably do it like this, because that'll keep it really sturdy. And then I have feet for the stool coming in tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. So now we're just going to do some measurements and figure out what sizes we need to cut. I only accounted for the 3/4 on one side, not the other. So I'm gonna have to take another 3/4 off of each of these two smaller ones. Bet if I wasn't so tall, you could see the whole thing, but I'm tall. I was scaring you with all these loud noises? Yeah. Now, problem is now, is what do I use? The heads of these, if you can see, they're a different shape. Excuse my nails. So I've got to find, and I knew that there was a specific drill for this, drill head, drill bit. I gotta find it. So, and I don't know where my husband puts anything. Here we go. Okay, I found it. I think. It looks like it. So, we are going to get this box ready. Let's pray. Why didn't that work? Dadgummit. If I have to go ask him, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, I think I know why. Okay, the box is done. So, see, I made the short sides. I took off a 3/4 of an inch on both sides to make this the same, make it a box. I did these jig pocket holes to keep it pretty sturdy. And now I have to take, now I'm going to take this wood to be my braces on each 4 corners and sew those in. Cut those and drill those in. So it's basically going to be like that, but on the inside. So I need to cut 4 of those at an angle, which I'm going to use the box and mark the angle so I don't have to try to figure it out myself. That would be a bad thing. Hindsight is 20/20. Okay, what I should have done was cut one, make sure it fits, and then make a template off of that one. This one fits. All these others I'm gonna have to cut where the line is to make them all match this one. So learn from my mistakes. This should be, it's an easy fix though, and this one fits perfect on all 4 corners, so. Okay, so I have the box. These are in enough. I mean, this is just going to be prop support and where the feet are going to drill into. So, doesn't have to be perfect, but I've got to screw in from the outside, get this all attached, and then we'll be ready to cut the top sheet, put it on top, and should be ready to start upholstering it after that. Okay, this is not perfect by any means. I have tons of splinters, but I have made blocks. And I have put this top on it and just screwed it in a couple places because it doesn't need to be, I mean, this is a footstool, guys, so it doesn't need to be like super duper sturdy, but I need to get a sand block and sand all these edges because I am getting splinters every time I do anything. So I'm gonna do that, get it smoothed out a little bit, and then I'm gonna be able to take it in and start upholstering it. I'm so excited. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I had a lot of fun making this. I ended up not having enough fabric to even attempt to do these side panels. And this bottom, I still have to attach the feet. They didn't come in enough time for me to do it. So the feet are here, but they are not stained yet. And I'm going to stain them this dark color like this. I'm happy with the stool. I just wish I would have done a couple things a little different. And I think as I learn and do things like this, I will get better. I'll get more confident in what I'm able to do. And I'm very happy with this chair. And I'm very, very impressed with myself for my straight lines here, guys. I'm so impressed. This is also not this chair's final place. It is going to go into the guest room, which is catty corner from me. We are in like a third winter and there's hardly any sun at all, so I put it in the landing to use as much sunlight as I can right now. So that's just how it goes this time of year. It's going to be sunny and hot, and we're going to be complaining about it being hot before you know it.